Logan, Mr. Smith, I just wanted to follow up on your recent diagnosis of COPD. I just wanted to alleviate any concerns you might have and hopefully answer a few questions. So basically, COPD stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's a disease of the lungs. It's a progressive disease, meaning that it's going to continue to get worse unless we do something about it. And I have a few ideas as how to alleviate your symptoms. As you've been concerned, they are coughing with a great deal of mucus, very wet cough, very obstructive, wheezing, shortness of breath, tightness in the chest, um, and it's mostly due to your long-term smoking. As you've indicated, you've smoked for almost 50 years now, and it's now just really starting to create a harsh environment for your body as you get older, and lots of just wear and tear on your body. So basically, you can look at how the lungs work as a tree, an upside-down tree. So you have your trunk here, and your trachea and your windpipe, and it branches out the deeper that you go into your lungs. And it's essentially just a network of tubes, as there would be branches in a tree. And at the end of those branches are these little packets of air called alveoli. And they're essentially just air-filled sacs where oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged. And your disease is actually destroying those packets and not allowing your body to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide like it should be able to. And as it progresses, it's going to get even more severe to the point where you actually won't even be able to stand up and use the bathroom. Taking a few steps is going to be too much for your body. So basically what's happening is those air-filled sacs are losing their stretchiness, their elasticity, and becoming very firm and rigid. And the walls of those sacs are being destroyed. And as they get destroyed, they get very inflamed. It's creating a lot of inflammation in your lungs, swelling and irritation. And as that happens, your body is increasing the amount of mucus that it's producing. And by doing so, it's actually filling your lungs with fluid. So rather than helping your situation, it's actually making it worse. Those tubes are getting filled with fluid, and you're not even being able to absorb the oxygen that you should be able to. So as a treatment plan goes, the first step is going to be to quit smoking. And I realize that's no easy undertaking. It could pose to be very difficult, and it's very threatening to your way of life. And we totally realize that. It's not just a habit that everybody describes it as nowadays. It's a lifestyle, and you've been doing it for so long that it's closely tied with different associations. So great memories that you have in your life, most likely you were smoking a cigarette or had one soon after or before. So now you have those associations and those memories tied along with smoking. So we realize that it's much more tied into your life than it just being a silly habit. And that's something we understand, and we're going to work with you. You have a lot of good people and many programs set to help you with that. You're certainly not alone in trying to finish that step. In addition to that lifestyle change, I would like to put you on a long-lasting bronchodilator with a steroid. It's called Advair. It's a very simple medication to use. You're going to take it once in the morning, just an inhaler. Essentially what a bronchodilator does is expands those tubes, it expands those airways a little bit to allow the air to flow more smoothly. The addition of a steroid is going to help you reduce that inflammation that's going on in your lungs, so that irritation should be significantly cut back. As a result of the combination of the two, you should be able to significantly alleviate a lot of your symptoms. Your mucus production will be down, which will be lowering the frequency of your cough. The wheezing and shortness of breath should really be taken care of by the bronchodilator. And as I've said, you're going to take that once in the morning every day. And essentially it's just Advair comes in a disc. You're going to just slide the tube open. There's going to be a little trigger on it. You'll push down until it clicks. Once that happens, you're going to exhale fully and then put the disc up to your mouth and inhale through the disc. And you're going to just inhale the medication. You're going to inhale quickly and deep. And we're going to put you on that for a couple weeks, and we'll see how your results are. And if that's going well, then we will continue on that and progress from there. Okay, we'll see you next week.